guys, I want to express condolences to the family and friends of a legend. From the streets of Selma to the halls of the Capitol, John Lewis fought for civil rights until his last breath. It's a huge loss. Rest in peace, brother. We are all proud of your legacy and will live on forever. And I'm getting a lot of comments about my tirade or my thoughts about D. Wade. And let me be very clear, D. Wade was my hero and is my hero. I spent the last 12 years in Miami. There's no player I like better, not LeBron, not Bosh, not Birdman, not Udonis. D. Wade was my man. And I think he's the best player to ever wear a Heat uniform by far. And if not for those knee injuries, I think D. Wade would have been in the top 3 of all time. His talent was sheer, raw beauty on the court. He was a magician. Best guard I've ever seen. So this isn't a vendetta against D. Wade. This is just calling a spade a spade. D. Wade released the tweets. It's like pointing a gun at somebody and firing and then saying, oh my God, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. The damage is already done. He's got to be held accountable. And then we have a commissioner, when he came into office, he succeeded David Stern. He had all this pressure right away to get rid of Donald Sterling because there were these tape recordings that Sterling's wife released. They were private recordings. Yes, they were atrocious. Yes, he should have been penalized. Lifetime ban? Well, if you're going to ban Sterling for life, you got to consider banning D. Wade. And D. Wade doesn't even play in the league anymore, but he works for TNT, and he's very involved in basketball, so it's got to be the same playing field. We cannot make exceptions. It's got to be one rule, one standard for all. And don't think I'm just talking out of my ass here. I've consulted with the world's foremost authorities who fight anti-Semitism every day. One of them is Dr. Charles Small, the head of ISGAP. Dr. Charles Small is the leading academic in the world. He's a PhD from Oxford. He fights and studies anti-Semitism every day. The other one's Dr. Glenn Feder, a scholar from the Sorbonne. These people are heavyweights, and they're for all human rights. They're not just for Jewish rights. These people fight for human rights every day. So I did my consulting, and they said, look, it's not fair that one's banned and the other releases a tweet and then says, I didn't know what I'm doing. That's like shooting somebody and saying, oh, I didn't realize the gun was loaded. I didn't know what I was doing. That's no defense. Again, I'm a huge fan of D. Wade. But seriously, if D. Wade was Caucasian and Jewish, and they retired as number 3, and then he released what he did, believe me, that number 3 would have come down from the rafters at American Airlines Arena before you can even say the name LeBron. So let's all march together in this, but the rules have got to be the same. And Adam Silver, shame on you. You took such punitive action against Donald Sterling, but you don't even react to the D. Wade affair. You just ignore it. That, my friend, is hypocrisy. And that's why I'm calling out Adam Silver as being a puppet for the NBA. And I say if he doesn't take appropriate action, he should be removed immediately from his post. Wishing everybody a great Saturday. And remember, read about John Lewis, a legend, a man who fought until his last breath to make this world better.